As you guys know, my name is Bree Hernandez. Today I am going to be going over a few things with you guys, and I am sharing our experience with you guys. First and foremost, this is Zena Hernandez. This is our mama. Right now she is feeding her babies, kind of wrapping up from feeding her babies. She has a litter of 5, and they have their eyes officially open. The best thing about having her stimulate them is that she does such a good job. She's a great mama. She's been a great mama. This is her 3rd litter with g.lake.frenchies. And again, as you can see right now, she is whelping her puppies. But I always go in with baby wipes, and I actually also like to stimulate them and clean them up. And when you stimulate them and clean them up, you get more so the poop and everything out that they need to get out, all the good stuff. You definitely do not want a constipated dog. So it is really important after every feeding to stimulate them and to make sure that you're getting all the poop out. So our puppies, they are currently going on their 2nd week of birth and after birth, and we feed our puppies every, I would say, 2 hours. So on the clock every 2 hours. They do feed no more than 20 minutes each. They do get very, very full very quickly. So this little guy here, he is so cute, so adorable. We are on a heated pad, so they stay warm. We make sure that they are heated and they do not drop below temperature. So because you would not want that. You don't want a dog to go into hypothermia and start shaking. So that's why we have like our heated pad on the floor. And then also we do the space heater sometimes. It all depends. But we always like make sure they're always 24 hours supervised. So we don't put the space heater directly on them because they pretty much stay warm with the heated pad. And what I like about it is that mama gets to go into a cool area, and the puppies get to walk over to the heated padding area, and vice versa. But of course, when they're this young, you're moving them around a lot. And then also we have a cool incubator that we keep them in. Incubator is good for if you want to, if you're busy or something like that, get some things done around the house. Put them in the incubator when they're not eating, or if it's not feeding time, you can put them in the incubator. This little guy right here, he is big. They're all doing really big. They're all doing really good. They're all really big and healthy. Like I said, we are stimulating right now. Oh, and he is peeing on his own. Zena is just such a good mom. Like, she stimulates them as well. So on top of us stimulating them, she stimulates them, which is really helpful. And we just make sure they're nice and clean. We don't like wash them like when it comes to like bathing them. We wait till they're like 8 weeks old to give them their first bath. But of course, if you have like a little accident or something like that, you want to clean them up and get them all nice and going. Alright, so this is our female here. And she is really big. Alright. She's really big and really healthy. They're all pretty big and healthy for 2 weeks old. We do weigh them in as well daily. Good girl. So again, we've had 3 other litters with Xena, and all of her litters were done via C-section. We do C-sections because we feel like that's the most responsible thing to do when you have French Bulldogs. Is some people do natural births, but we schedule all of our French Bulldogs to have C-sections. You know, French Bulldogs, it's kind of hard for them to give birth naturally due to how their hips are and because they are a smaller breed. So we schedule all C-sections, and we actually have a great veterinarian here in Ohio that we use, and they've all come out very healthy. They're very well. Mama's always very healthy and very well. So typically after each feeding, I also go in and I will clean Mama up too. So I'm going to show you guys how we clean them. I'm just going to clean his little head right here. It looks like he has a little spot on his head. Sometimes they get little spots on their head from the other puppies in the litter. Right now they have their eyes open, so they are, you know, starting to get their senses in. Eyes are open, ears are opening up. Let's look at this little guy. So she's stimulating them. Again, we always make sure it's never too hot or too cold for them. You know, I feel like most of the time we're always so worried about if it is going to be too cold for them. But also keep in mind that it can be too hot for them. So you want to make sure that, especially Mama, you want to make sure that she does not get overheated. Especially the puppies too. You want to make sure that they're not overheated. You know, good temperature, I would say that would be comfortable for them. You know, anywhere from no less than 75 degrees. You know, that's a little chilly for them. But I would say anywhere in the 90s when it comes to your settings. We do have a heated pad that tells us the degrees and everything. And they love that, especially when they're newborn babies. So, good girl. So Mama is up and she is done. So I am going to sit them over here. We always keep gloves handy, and I am going to show you guys the gloves that I use. These are disposable nitrile exam gloves. These gloves are so good. We don't have any problem with them ripping or opening up or anything like that. Good girl, Xena. Good girl. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Okay, so first and foremost, I just want you guys to know this is Xena. Let me get a new wipe for her little head. Looks like she has something right here. Say hi, Xena. Say hi. You did such a good job with the babies. Alright, so like I said, all of our French Bulldogs here, they get C-sections. And we clean them. We clean her, and we also clean our French Bulldogs with this spray bottle. So in this spray bottle is Vaccine Max Wound Wash. This wound wash is so good. We pour it in this bottle, and we also dilute it with a little bit of water. So what I'm going to do is get a clean, fresh baby wipe, and I am going to roll Mom over on her belly. All of our puppies are over here nice and nice and warm. They are just sitting here laying down nice and warm, keeping warm. They love to stay warm, so While I do this, I kind of want you guys to see that I'm using this spray bottle. The reason I use this spray bottle is because it's really convenient and we can just, you know, pick it up and go, and it's already mixed and ready, and we spray all over her. And we want, you know, mom to not have any type of infections. We want her to stay clean because she is breastfeeding 24 hours a day, so we want her to stay clean and well. And also, we just don't want any infections or anything. And if there is an infection, we don't want that infection spreading over to the puppies. So it's so good to use, you know, this wound wash to ensure that her C-section wound is healing properly and that she's doing good. So while I am cleaning her wound, I'm always looking at her nipples to make sure that there isn't any type of nipple infection or anything like that. And her wound is doing so good, you guys. So good. So good. Her wound is doing so good. She is healing really, really good. I will turn her around a little bit so you can see her. So this is her wound. Of course, you want to be really, really gentle with it. But it is healing. There's no infection or anything like that. You want to get in between there and around her. She loves this. She loves being clean. You know, a little dirty, but not too bad. So again, we feed our puppies for a good 20 minutes every 2 hours. This is g.lake Frenchies, and we do it all here. We're one of the best breeders in Northwest Ohio, and we've just been breeding for a very long time. So I am actually going to give you guys a closer look of the puppies so that you guys can see them. This is Destiny. She has her eyes open. She's really big. She's doing really good. He is super big. He also has his eyes open. You can see it with their bellies, how thick their bellies are. This is an indicator that they are full. So this is an indicator that they are full, you guys, and they are doing super good. He's doing really good. You could tell he's like one of the hyper ones, how he moves around. This little guy is definitely little, but you can see his body. He got structure. He got a really nice head. Has his eyes open. French bulldog puppies, you guys. Frenchies. Look at this one. He is so handsome. Nice size head. Nice size back. He's very handsome. They're all handsome. Look at that back. Say hi. Alright, you guys, this is g.lake Frenchies. If you guys comment below, you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know. Again, we have all the Frenchies you need, and we thank you guys. Bye.